So, guys, we got Supreme from the
Yes.
second generation. What's going on? What's happening?
What's up, man? I'm good, man. Just chilling, about the rock the stage.
You guys gonna rock it out as soloists? Or you guys coming in as a group? Like, what's the plan for tonight?
So, second generation, it's not really a group, it's just a movement. We family and stuff like that. So it's really just a movement. So yeah, everybody's going up there solo right now.
Yeah. Got you. Because like you guys are going from a different approach.
Yeah.
Rather than let's have some group songs and some individual. It's like let's all be individuals. But we're all coming together as second gen. We're all known as that. So could you kind of like elaborate on that a little bit?
So elaborate on the movement.
Yeah, the movement
second generation. So it's just just really family. They really my cousins. You know what I'm saying? Like grew up together since birth. So everybody's just really vibing out, and it just so happens that everybody's in the music, but a lot of us is in the acting as well. I know Intel does acting. So it really just our hobbies, and being that we are the sons of who we are, that's just what it is.
So, in terms of like how you guys differentiate yourself, like how would you describe yourself in the group? Because like they'll say like, oh, this guy's like more of the coach of the group, this guy's more of like the leader, but I don't necessarily see like leadership or any of that. Like I'll just see like more like styles. Like how would you describe yourself in a group? Yeah.
So like I said before, it's not really a group. Everybody
the
got
movement. Excuse me.
So everybody got their own lane. You know what I'm saying? So I make my own music. Fifth make his own music. It's not really a role that anybody plays. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's not a role, like nobody's the leader, nobody's the...
Yeah.
It's just really, when we come together to do shows and, make music, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Because
everybody moves.
Yeah, let me rephrase that, because I don't mean like the group. Like I don't mean like the group or the movement. Like I mean like how do you guys complement each other? Like how do you guys kind of like mesh, other than the affiliation you guys have from childhood and birth and legacy and all that.
Yeah, so Fifth, so Fifth is like, I can't describe Fifth's style. Like you can't put him in a box, you know what I'm saying? And I like to think the same about me. So I feel like that's a great like tag team when we get in there together, let alone we got so much chemistry since we grew up together. So it's like when we get in the booth, it's kind of like we could just vibe off each other's energy perfectly. But Fifth is like a spooky rapper. I'm more of like melodic with it, intellectual, but I like to think of Fifth as like this. He gonna come in and clean up the job every time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So Fifth will like clean, like not fill the gaps, but he'll come in and like you say, he'll round it off.
Yeah, he gonna do the job. Yeah, that's a fact.
There's no doubt that we're gonna have to do a do-over.
There's
no fact like, oh nah, you know what? It's not like, oh, we gonna let him write first. It's like, nah, we writing. He'll come in at the end.
Some artists like they consciously send just the instrumental over, or they'll be skipped. I can never, whatever I send Fifth, that's locked in.
Yeah.
Whatever he said, I don't even gotta listen to it. It's just going on there. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is.
Yeah, because some rappers, like famous rappers, that they'll go in and be like, I wrote my verse, they send it back, and I'm rewriting my shit. But for you guys, like you guys at the level where it's like it doesn't matter. I'm not rewriting my shit no matter what my partner says. What my cousin says.
Yeah. I mean, it's like an unspoken rule that you gonna give your best. You want to outshine whoever's on the track, they brother, anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like an unspoken rule. That's just what it is. But at that point, I don't really rewrite my raps. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for everybody else.
And you would feel the same way if you, let's say, went outside of your movement, your collective. Let's call it a collective, actually, like a movement collective, and went to somebody else for a feature. You wouldn't rewrite your verse as well. You're saying?
Yeah, no. Like I said, I got a bunch of music with like a bunch of other artists, not just Fifth, and I still have yet to do a song with Shy. I got to do that, but I got music with a bunch of other artists. I ain't never gonna rewrite my verse. Whatever's going on there is gonna stick.
Saying you got a song coming out with Shy, and you just slid that in there?
No, so we got a bunch of music that's already been out, and then we got some. He gonna be on a new project that's coming out.
So as a new listener, like, what would you recommend me to start with?
Probably Love Jones. You can start with Love Jones, and then after that, just wherever it takes you, because it's a real the way I sequence out my projects. it takes you through different melodic moods and stuff like that. So first you might get a vibe, and then in between the tape, you're just gonna switch and do a whole nother vibe on you. So only if you're really listening, you'll understand exactly what I'm
So you're saying from like even within one tape, you'll get two different vibes. Like it's not like
Yeah.
it goes from beginning to end. Because there's certain albums that I listen to. Like you see a progression throughout the album, or you see a particular theme, a typical sound.
Yeah.
That's consistent. But for you, you're saying like the sound could completely flip, or the style. Like what is it that like changes other than like the?
So just the mood of the tape, for real. So it's like, it's kind of like a little marketing scheme. It's like, all right, I could say what you want to hear, but at a certain point, you're gonna hear what I want to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So everybody likes, and this maybe not be the best one, but everybody likes violence. Everybody likes drama. Everybody is attracted to that. So maybe if I start off with just a little bit of drama, nothing crazy, then that may bring you in. But along the tape, you're gonna hear, and it's still conscious music. It's not like I'm talking about anything crazy. Like I don't really do that, but yeah, it's just something to just reel you in. And then in the middle of the tape, whatever I really want you to hear towards the end, that's the real message.
So you're saying like the violence, it's like, but you'll be conscious when you're talking about violence and all those other things.
Not
that
necessarily
you think are,
violence. I just mean like, so you know,
those
hip-hop-
type of things.
Yeah, hip hop is just a feeling.
Yeah.
So capturing that feeling. I could talk about going to class. You know what I'm saying? But if it's on that hard boom bap bass beat, it's gonna bring in that. You know, I could do it over a Benny the Butcher beat. You know what I'm saying? And still give that feeling. That's what I mean by it's not necessarily violent, but like dramaful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you said drama, you said like
Yeah.
conflict, like all those other things. Like I'm not saying particularly just violence. Like,
Yeah.
I understood what you said. It's just trying to
Yeah.
see like how you go about it. So that's pretty interesting that like that she said that, because now that puts us in a perspective, like that's what you want from your music. That's what you want us to get out of your music. Like you're reeling us in. But then once we're reeled in, it's like we're gonna stay there. We're not gonna leave once halfway through the album. You're saying.
I feel like you should go, you know, like if you never listen to it, just listen to it and you'll get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a fact. So Love Jones, that's out on all streaming platforms. You can type that in, Love Jones, Supreme Intelligence, on everything.
Any other final words for the people?
Nah, you know, shout out to everybody, man. Get your money, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout.